rock, step, triple step, 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 triple step. We get back to a single hand hold by swinging her out. Hence the name, swing out. I go from my side-by-side position.
I'm going to cut you out.
Step, cut her off. I get around in front of her. My hand is nice and flat, solid on her back, and I am sitting back from her. She's sitting back to me to the point that if we let go, we both can stumble backwards.
Yes.
Now, I sit back automatically, which should cause her to sit back. Otherwise, I shall pull her forward.
Right, we want to match the resistance.
Plus, my left hand is going to be right here in front of me, pushing her backwards, so she can't come forward without breaking frame.
Right, if I come forward, now I've broken frame, and I have to say, excuse me.
All right.
We want to keep
Triple step. I'm sitting back. She's connected here. Boom. I've got momentum going down here, gentlemen. I'm going to continue sending her down into that circle. I'm basically, it's like a frisbee. I've come in here, rock, step, triple step. I'm winding up, boom, and the frisbee's going to continue. I release her, so she goes straight down that circle.
Make sure you're
2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2.
So it's a Texas Tommy with a guy turn mixed in with it, but we're going to add that in next week's move. Which
we have this whole little sequence
we have a
of
whole
stuff that goes on.
That leads into, but
all right. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, gentlemen. Here's what we do. We go like this. Do that first of all. Then you go like this. Then you go like this. And there she is. All right? Rock, step, triple step, 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 and triple step. Still the same basic hand switch, except now we have 2 extra counts to do with it.
plenty of time.
So we can take our time. Plus, we also have the momentum of the whip, which causes her to roll out.
Ladies, this is kind of a linear thing, actually.
And how many of you were in the last session when we did outside turns? Rock, step, triple step, 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 and triple step. This again is an outside turn.
So let's do it that way.
Rock, step, grab her arm, grab her hip, step, open, triple step. All right? Same exact thing, gentlemen, instead of grabbing her shoulder blade, I'm going to grab her hip.
Hip.
Now, I'm going to grab her hip, but I'm also going to take her hand, rock, step, drop the hand. So at one point here, I'm going to be like this with both hands on both hips.
He's got both hands behind me and one of my hands. This one's still up here on his shoulder or here or wherever, but it's still up here. And basically, he's not grabbing anything. My fingertips are touching his. As he brings me down, my fingertips are still just touching his, and then they roll around.
Step. All right, so guys, basically,
just a fingertip touch.
I'm going like this, going rock, step, grab her hips, step, turn, triple step.
Actually, yeah, I guess you were doing that.
All right.
It feels a little weird to do it like that, but yeah.
Yeah, it feels weird doing it like that, but that's really what I'm doing. I'm taking my hand, rock, step, behind the back, and grabbing her hips. Her hand may or may not reach my other hand. It may or may not reach my other hand. And if it doesn't, and I do this next step, and then as she turns around, when she comes to face me, that hand's going to show up eventually.
As long as you turn her, we would much rather, see, touching the hip is okay. We're okay with that. It's just a hip. We'd much rather you do that than grab our hand and pull.
Rock, step, drop the hand. Look for a fingertip if you get it. Fine if not. Step, turn, and triple step. Either keep this hand or pass it over. Step, triple step, 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 and triple step. All right? Ladies, no difference. You don't know anything different.
We don't even notice, whatever. It's a visual for others to enjoy.
Yep. It's something for the men to do to entertain themselves.
Well, our back is
rock, step, triple step, same exact thing. Step, step. I still just give her a little bit of a pull on the hip, but at this point, gentlemen, I start turning away from her. I'm not pulling her arm or anything at this point. I just let her finish turning. Behind my back, I switch the hand. 2, 3, and 4, 4, 5, 6. Yank. Switch the hand. Alright, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2.